and welcome back to another vlog. I am at work, as you can tell, probably. I work pretty much every Monday, and I usually work 12, so this is usually probably how our vlogs are going to start out. But I figured I'd show you guys what I have to eat for breakfast. Gotta get it out. It's more of a complex breakfast. Now I gotta find my fork, which is apparently hiding from me. So if you saw my vlog last week, you would know that I meal prepped some pancakes and bacon. I made Kodiak cakes. Also, I think I'm working just like a generic medicine floor today. Of course, I heated it up before I went, so now it's like all caved in. And now the lid is impossible to get off. But yeah, I made Kodiak cakes. I want to try to incorporate what I'm eating more for you guys so you can see what I eat in a week more. Because I don't think I could do like a full-on what I eat a week, just that. I probably could, but I'd probably forget a meal or so. But I want to show you guys a little more of what I eat. Not to get your opinions on what I eat, but just to show you. This is my messed up pancake, if you saw my vlog last week. Very tasty, but I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna head to work. I am almost home from work. I had 4 patients discharged. One got a 5th technically, but it was like kind of at the same time. So I was on a medicine floor. Honestly, today was like kind of busy for no reason. I had to draw labs on like all my patients, and I, for some reason, did not have access to the specific floor's like lab draw program, basically, that we draw labs under. So that was annoying, because then I had to go get the charge nurse every time I had a lab draw. And then this one patient, their potassium was all over the place, so I had to draw 4 different whole blood potassiums on this person, which was fucking insane. For one, like, I'm only there for 12 hours. That's every 3 hours, and most people, if their potassium's different, they draw it every 4 hours. So that was insane, but potassium was fine by the end of my shift. And now I am on my way home, so not worried about it. I had quite the interesting load of patients. I had one patient that was a drug overdose, one that had a PE and like shortness of breath, one that had a stroke and septic shock, and then one that had liver abscess and like lots of secondary things that came off of all these diagnoses. But it was an interesting day, to say the least. I am happy to be almost home. I'm gonna have some fish sticks for dinner because we have that, and that just sounded easy. And then I'm back tomorrow for 8. I am gonna stay, I think, for like an hour or 2 and try to knock out some education, hopefully. But I need to bring a pair of headphones with me as well, so we'll see what I bring. But yeah, I'm gonna knock out some education just because I'm not working 3 full 12s this week. Tomorrow I wanted to have an 8, so I gave myself that, but I'm just gonna work like till 5:30, 6 o'clock, I think, and call it a day. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Last night I literally ate fish sticks and went to bed, so did not care to show you guys all that. Had my breakfast this morning. It is Kodiak cakes once again. Now I'm gonna tear it up this morning and tear it into pieces so that I can just pour the syrup over, and it'll be easier for me to eat and scroll on my phone, which is not healthy for me, but it is what it is. I am working till technically 3 on the floor today, and then I'm gonna go do education on one of the work computers because now we have to do education at work, so that's fun. But I'm working till 3, and then I'm probably gonna stay and do education till like 5:30, I'm thinking, and then I'm gonna go home. I'm off tomorrow, which is nice. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for today. I'm working on, I don't even know what floor this is, to be honest. I've never worked on this floor. I think it's like a pulmonary floor, like lungs. But I honestly have no idea. But it is on a further spot on the campus, so that's kind of a bummer, but I was planning on staying anyway. I'm gonna pour some syrup over. And I do have bacon as well. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, scroll my phone, and head into work, and I will see you guys later. I am almost home from work. I worked till 3 on the floor, and then from like, I guess I didn't leave the floor till like 3:45, and then I didn't get to my computer until basically 4 o'clock. So then 4 to 6 I did on like education. So we always have to do annual educations, keep up to date, keep our like certifications, whatnot. And yeah, I had to do my education. So I just did 2 hours today. It's probably going to take me quite a bit of time to finish them. Thankfully, honestly, it's nice to like have a break from the floor. So, but it was kind of gruesome to have like 2 hours of just sitting there watching a computer. It would be really nice to have my own computer, and I can do that, but I just don't like, I could put it in my backpack, but I don't have a locker to lock up my computer, and things go missing all the time at the hospital, and I don't want to lose my computer. That's not a cheap thing to lose. So I just sat in the computer lab. Unfortunately, there's like no windows. The blinds cover all of it, and it's just like miserable for 2 hours. Just scrolled on my phone, did education, whatnot. But yes, that is what I did, and now I'm almost home. I'm gonna shower, and then Ian said he has dinner planned, so we'll see what he made. Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday. Ian just mowed our grass for the first time this season. It looks great. And then I cleared out our garden bed because we're going to be doing a garden again this year. And here it is. So I cleared it out and emptied all of last year's mess. Cleaned this thing out because it was a mess. But everything looks good. I just did that. It took about half hour. We cleared up the back of our house as well. And then put up a new wreath on the front for spring. We're trying to get all our spring cleaning stuff done. And it's going good. I'm not gonna plant anything though, probably till like April. Thought about getting flowers maybe in the front, but probably not today. Probably gonna wait till April for everything. So yeah, it's looking good outside. Now I'm making leftover pasta that I made from last weekend. I'm gonna talk to my health insurance agent at 11, which is in about 20 minutes. So then I'm gonna clear out the front part of our yard. This is my breakfast lunch situation. It's leftover pasta, super good Gigi Hadid spicy rigatoni with hot sausage. I just finished up my insurance call. I'm gonna start a new health insurance plan in May, and now I am writing down my 2025 gardening outdoor plan. because I want to get a head start on what all I need to do. I don't think I'm going to plant anything garden-wise until end of April is my plan, because the last frost is normally like, I think the latest one was April 15th. I think the weekend April 19th and 20th I'm going to like really buckle down and do some gardening. But I want to kind of revamp our front landscape as well as the pots out here. I need to figure out when I should plant like flowers and stuff, probably end of April too. But I just want to like make our house look more appealing, I guess, from the outside. We really try to take care of the outside this year is one of my goals. So we're going to spray paint the shutters, and then I need to find out what is going to go in the garden this year. I'm going to need like probably 10 bags of soil. Just to like fill up the top a little bit in there. And then we probably need like 4 bags in the front. And then we also will need black tarp, because I just ripped all ours up. It's like to prevent weeds, so we'll get that. And then we'll need probably 4 to 5 bags of mulch. I do want to plant some bushes, I think, up this year, but we'll get there. So the garden, we'll need 10 bags of soil. We'll need, I do definitely want to do, I think, jalapenos again. So we're going to do jalapenos. I think I'm going to do a green bell pepper, and then I think we're going to do cherry tomatoes and regular tomatoes maybe. Those are going to be like our big ones. I'd really love to do strawberries. And then I need to do pots in the front of our house. And then I'll need to do, I think I'm going to clear out my herb garden. I kind of want to do like a flower box on our windows, but I need to measure. So tentative plan for my 2025 gardening. I'm going to look up like some gardening things and tips and tricks and what to plant, what not to plant, where to plant, and kind of get back to it. This delicious corn salad looking in my new bowl from Target, and then these handle things are from Amazon. We got some chicken, and we're watching Survivor. We hate Vula Tribe. Morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I just smashed my breakfast. It was Kodiak cakes and bacon. And now I'm obviously at work. I am working trauma today, which is never fun, but we're here. We're here for a 112 and done. And yeah, that's what we're planning to do, and I will see you guys after work. I am almost home from work. Worked trauma today. Had 4 patients. And it was an interesting load of patients, I'll say that. I discharged 2 literally at the same time. And then I was supposed to get a transfer from another floor. And then they took them off the board because their roommate, the hospital I have has roommates, tested positive for COVID. And then they couldn't put them in a semi-private room where I was at. And then that dropped off. And then they put an ED admission on at like 6 o'clock. And I was like, ugh. Because ED admission sucks. It's like a whole admission process. Like the transfers are so much easier. And the person that was transferring sounded so much better. Just like care-wise. So I was like, please just don't show up till after 7. Because I was like so done with the day. Even though I had like 2 for most of the day. Well, probably a third of the day at least. And my 2 that I had were fine. But yeah, they didn't show up. So ended my day good, and now I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm on my period and food is just food to me right now, if you know how that feels. And we have pizza at home, so I'm gonna eat pizza and then go to bed. Shove my face full of pizza and go to bed. But I'm super tired too, so we'll see. I have Pure Barre in the morning, and then I have to drive to Poplar Bluff for Investment Club, which I haven't been to in a hot minute. So I will take you guys along. I'm supposed to go every 3 months, like every 3 months, and I have not been in a while. So we're gonna try to go tomorrow. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. As you can see, I'm in the car like I always am. I'm heading to Pure Barre this morning. Somehow Bo convinced me I should go. Was not gonna go to Pure Barre this morning. I am on my period, as I said, and working out just doesn't sound like a time when I'm on my period. So we are going against popular opinion, but we are going. I am gonna get there like 4 minutes ahead of time, so we will scurry on in when we get there. I gotta give Bo socks, so that will be fine. Because she said she would buy socks, and I was like, don't buy socks until you like know if you like it or not, because then it's kind of just a waste of buying socks. So it's like, I have socks, you can wear a pair of mine. They're clean, I washed them. But I'm gonna crack open my Alani. I've got the pink slushie today. I do have to go to Investment Club right after Pure Barre, so it's going to be cutting it close, but I have to drive to my mom's right after, and then we're going to ride together. So I at least don't have to drive the whole way, because that sounds miserable. But we are going to drive to Poplar Bluff for Investment Club. For those of you that don't know, my grandma is part of an investment club that like all her friends are in. They just like get together once a month, buy stocks, trade stocks, sell stocks, whatnot. And me and my mom thought it'd be a good idea to join because my grandma has done so well, but also to just see my grandparents. It's mostly why we joined. I thought it would be a good way to like get me to come down there at least once every 3 months, which I've been down there a lot more than I have. So I get to see my grandpa and my grandma a lot more that way. And we are going to eat lunch after Investment Club because we do have time. A lot of times we don't have time, or like we have something going on. So today we do have time to like go get lunch with them after, so it'll be good. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here and drive, and I'll probably see you guys after Pure Barre. days before Pure Barre. Pure Barre went really well this morning. It was tough. The abs were tough today, I will say that. Friend Bo really enjoyed it. She went with me, and we're gonna try to go again, I think probably in like 2 weeks, because I think next week we have alternating schedules basically. She's also a nurse. And then we went to Poplar Bluff for investment club, which I do with my grandma, and saw my grandpa. Went to lunch. We bought Amazon this month, and yeah, we pretty much buy Amazon. We do go through a broker now, so they kind of handle everything, but Amazon was good. And yeah, Poplar Bluff is like 2+ hours from St. Louis, so long day of driving, and I'm almost home now. I'm just pulling into my town basically, and I think Ian made ribs for tonight, so we have that for dinner, but I'm not even hungry right now, so probably will eat in like an hour or two. We'll see. And the plan is probably to just chill out, because I have not sat at home for a minute. Well, I did. I literally just sat at home for a minute on Wednesday, but I just want to chill out tonight. Maybe watch a movie, rent a movie. I really wouldn't mind going to see like Snow White or something this weekend, because it came out this weekend. But we'll see. Lake House did not go through. My mom made an offer. Was not accepted. We'll just get the next one. From our understanding, no one else has looked at the house, so we're hopeful that it comes down in like a month if they don't sell, and then maybe have another chance. But my mom's working on selling her current house now. I told her to focus on that, and then when it's the right time, it's the right time. So she's gonna focus on that. That's all we can do. But in the meantime, just continue to look. So I'm gonna get off, and I will check back in with you guys later. Morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I feel like I didn't talk at all yesterday in my vlogs. I just kind of showed you a little bit of what I did. Yesterday went to Pure Barre. Bo loved it. It was her first time. And then went straight from Pure Barre to Poplar Bluff for investment club. And my mom drove us, so that is what happened. And then we drove back. We ate lunch with my grandparents. Drove back. Cracking my Milani. I have the orange kiss this morning. Drove back and really didn't do much once I got back home. Ian made ribs on the grill, and then yeah, that was pretty much it. We watched Beekeeper, which was really good. It's on Amazon Prime. And then we watched Equalizer, but I didn't really watch it. I was on my phone most of the time. And I'd never seen Equalizer, and that's why we watched it, but oh well. And now we're heading to Cycle Bar. It is the 8th birthday of the Cycle Bar location, so it should be a fun ride, and then I'll take you guys along on the rest of my day. I might try to sauna today. I don't know, because I wanted to get bagels after my workout, so I probably won't sauna. And then I'd have to go later, so we'll see what it is, because now I'm 2 weeks out from my BOTOX appointment. I give myself like plenty of time. I know it's only really supposed to be like 2 days you're supposed to wait. I did some research, but some of the platforms say like a few days, and I don't want to chance it because BOTOX is expensive and I want it to work the way it's supposed to work. So gave it 2 weeks because that's the time it takes to like pretty fully set in. I do notice a little bit of a difference with my jaw as far as like chewing and like grinding. Like it's hard. I still can like clench my teeth, but definitely not near as bad. I've noticed like a significant decrease in the amount of headaches I've had, so that's pretty neat. So I would probably continue to get it and see if it has any other effects for me, but I mean, if it decreases the amount of headaches, that's worth every penny for me, because I have not had I've had one headache and it's literally from cramping and period stuff. And I didn't get it in the morning when I woke up, because normally my headaches I'm like in the morning or like late at night, and I believe they're from clenching, and I have not had any of those tension headaches. Heading to Cycle Bar. I almost said Pure Bar, and I will see you guys afterwards. All right, so cycle's done. It was a great class. I loved that class. I love taking class with Raya. She's at the Creve Coeur location of Cycle Bar. Her music just always kills, and she's just like the energy. And then I got Lefty's Bagels. We've never had it before. I got bacon, egg, and cheese, and then Ian wanted lunch, so he got like a turkey club. And he said he's starving, so we're trying to get home. And I'm starving also, so let's plug in home. The reason I went here, it's on the top 100 for the St. Louis Post-Dispatch does the top 100 every year, and this was on the 2024 top 100 restaurants. And my goal for one of my 30 before 30 goals is to eat at 30 of the top 100 restaurants at least in St. Louis. And this is one of them. So I've been wanting to try this for a while, and it's only like 3 miles from Cycle. So we came today because, yeah, I was like, today's the day to try it. And so I'm gonna head home, and I will show you guys the bagel review when I get home. I got my bagel. Wow, yours is thick. You guys. Honestly, looks pretty good. Gotta get a picture of it though. That's good. I love bagel sandwiches. Locked ourselves out.
We're driving and left your car keys in there.
You closed the door.
You were behind me.
So we're locked out. We are clearing this section and then mulching it behind our house where it's so there's like these white rocks everywhere. We've cleared out quite a bit so far, so just got a little section left. So we got most of the rocks. We're gonna take them to my mom's house and dump them in her woods behind her house, and then see if she has a shovel and maybe a metal rake to kind of flatten and make this a little more of a little pit. And then we'll fill it, we'll lay down the black tarp and put down black mulch to match our black fixtures, and I think it'll look really nice. Rented flight risk. Got some ice cream. Perfect Saturday. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.